Oh, shit. Straight into it. Jackal. Okay, I have no idea where I am right now. Oh, I didn't see you. Now, where am I? Oh shit, what is that? What was that? Did I get it? Katori's staff. I'm saving on that. What does that do? Well, it lowers my attack a lot. It snares the target in a whirlwind of fire. You can use that. That sounds useful. I wonder how long this dungeon is, or how much longer I have. Apparently it's one of the longest, but I feel like I've been going through it for forever already. Also, I'm glad that not every dungeon in the game is this long, because I would go crazy. I mean, I have to be close to the bottom of the volcano. Oh! Oh! Hello. I was expecting you to show up. There are apparently 5 of those green-robed fellows down here. There are apparently 5 of those green-robed fellows down there. That's why I'm here. How did you get in here? That's why I'm here. We'll have a better chance if we go in together. The cloaked woman joined your party. Okay? And you're just a bunch of question marks. And you got a flail. Can I change your equipment? Oh, that hits multiple times. Alright. So we've got another foe? Volcano Depths. You were able to get this far. I had heard that you defeated Hitrana. Very good. Thanks. Acolytes, detain them. I want them to be within the volcano when I obliterate Ring. What? Attack. Did I get him? Well done. What? My name is Fury. I am the Acolyte Commander. You are Perrin, correct? I, like a great many others now, have heard of your defeat of that monster in the Cursed Woods. What are you doing? Apt question. A few things. The foremost being that I'm establishing myself to you. Okay? Establishing yourself as what? A credible threat. What other things? The second thing is to show all of you the hypocrisy of the gods. Not that this is a new philosophical standpoint. No, it's really not. The final result of my action is actually more of a beneficial consequence, but saying anything more will work against it. Among establishing myself, I intend on letting Hitrana win this one. Okay. Of course, in order to make her appear, I am forced to attempt something drastic. Smaller settlements like Kinsa don't generally garner the attention of the gods, but slightly bigger ones like Ring will do. You're insane. Goodbye, Ring. You're insane. Enough, Fury. You've caused enough damage. Just on time. Tell me, Hitrana, how exactly did you fall asleep? Bear witness to hypocrisy. Only on the brink does the top attempt to look down. Hitrana, Perrin. Can you, let us out of the fire, please? Thank you. I thank you in earnest for your bravery. I'm sorry that I was late. No, Fury was right. You were just on time. Yes, well. Now what? He's not responding. Goddess, is there anything? No. Fury possesses a type of magic I am unfamiliar with. It is likely that your father was close to uncovering what it was, which is why recovering that vial is integral. By the way, Perrin, you will have to do the same you did with me for my other sisters, should you seek their aid. And to do so would mean you'd need to gain access to their sanctuaries. You mean I'm gonna have to kill them? Why was yours open? Don't get bogged down in details, dearie. Okay. I'll be seeing you again, Perrin. Alright. When the Geiken have arrived. Okay. Well, we managed to get the acolytes out of the volcano. Unfortunately, Fury escaped. Father doesn't seem conscious and my sister is missing. And Mira is still gone. I was just gonna say, and more importantly, Mira is still gone. I don't care about your sister. I care about getting Mira back. There has to be something. Nothing that I'm aware of. But this doesn't mean we give up. Father has been working hard on uncovering the strange mysteries surrounding this land, and I believe he had made a breakthrough. Perhaps this is why the acolytes went to such a length to silence him. They must be behind what is happening. What are you suggesting? I'm not suggesting anything yet. It is too early to tell, but if Father were to somehow regain his lost consciousness, we might be able to act accordingly. We need to find something to heal his mind. And how do you suppose we do that? Wait, that's it. What? How are you suddenly coming with ideas? What's it? The Hetros vial that we have, the water of the Hetros spring, have very powerful healing attributes. You could use that on your father. You had a container strong enough to hold the waters? We got it from someone in Kansas City, and when we fill it with the water, we were able to contain it. Excellent, this just might work. Well, they're not gonna need it, since that town is destroyed. Perrin, you have it right. Why do I have a feeling Mira had it? Or did I? No. Package control manual compass. I don't have it. What's wrong? Here, have a potion. Yeah, I feel like probably Mira had that. What? Where did it go? Wait, I think you left it back in the volcano? No, Mira must have it. Yeah, that's what I said. But we have no idea where she went. We all know it was them. The people from here, I mean. I never understood them at all. Just to add yet another oddity to the ever-growing list. I think it all relates to them. The innkeeper wanted us to sleep here for one night, and then Mira just disappears with no trace. Same with the rest of the villagers. I don't think this will be easy. We'll have to split up again, go searching for various hiding places. And what about you? Are you going to help us? I don't exactly have any business here anymore. I thought you wanted to defeat the acolytes. We stopped them from destroying Ring. That's as much as I can ask for. Besides, I have different goals. Oh? Different than saving the world? Apparently. Don't guilt-trip me. I'm not. He is. In any case, I'm going to stay here with Father in case he wakes up. Okay. Perrin and I will look around town, see if we find anything. Okie doke. There's nothing up here. Still. Nope. Seems to be in a daze. Have we found anything? Nope. See, it's just basking in my glory. We'll make it quick. We have preparations to be made. So I can't read that? No. Still nothing here. Still no one. I wonder. The compass won't work in the town, will it? No. What does this say? Uncover what Hiola Town is hiding. How do I do that? I can't look at these. To her words we pray, let you show us the way. Did I look in here? Yes. There's nothing in here. It's not really much to look at. There are these strange mushroom things, but the compass just leads straight back into town. But there's nothing there. I found something. Did I find this already, or... I don't think I did. What is this place? There are sheep. I just wandered around on random for a bit. Can I talk to you? You like some armor. Can't sell anything. What do you have? Hat, shirt, tunic. Plate. Well, I've got some gold, so can't hurt. It's got a full readite set on Perrin now. There's nobody here. Down here. This place is big. Is this town? Greetings, traveler. Are you perhaps a pilgrim seeking information on the spring to the north? You get many pilgrims? Not as much as I'm sure Lady Hitrana would appreciate, but we here remain faithful, as should you, being a child of herself. It is said that the northern event happened because those in the lands were beginning to go against our four goddesses, and the Grey finally took hold. Northern event? Oh, it's not something many speak of. Just understand that it was a movement of sorts. Lady Hitrana was weakened by faithlessness, and the Grey sought to consume us all. Okay. Well, I know about the spring. I've been there. There are graves up here. That's never good. Inn. You want a room? No. I don't. I have a bad experience with getting rooms at inns. Last time a friend of mine disappeared. There's no one in the houses. Anyone in the pub? Do you like to buy something? What do you have? Potions, arrows, bombs. Okay. What is it? Did you need something? Who are you? I'm Bonk. It's not official, but I try to guard this town from any troublemakers. Not that there are many these days, aside from the Aquans. What are you doing? Taking a break. I've recently come across a lone fortress north of here, and that usually spells trouble. If I had to guess, it belongs to the Aquans. So I'm settling my nerves before going in to try and clear it out. How do you know it belongs to them? I've seen patrols, it's unmistakable. Okie doke. If you say so. Is there anyone inside the regular houses? Doesn't look like it. But I'm robbing them all. What's this place? Library? Books? Cantor's Rose. There was once a snobbish prince, he was very selfish and disrespectful of everyone around him. It was all because he believed himself better than everyone else. "None of you servants are allowed to wash my clothes anymore," he would say, believing himself to be better at laundering. "All of you are to be sent to prison for your incompetence." That's not... Okay. "You are too incompetent to do this," he would yell, and so he would do it himself, imprisoning his servants. Then one day a fellow by the name of Cantor met with the prince and told him that there was one thing he was better at than he, and the prince demanded to know what that was. Cantor, however, refused to tell him. Instead, he ran for the hills. The prince sent all of his men to search for Cantor. When they returned empty-handed, he went himself, believing that he was more capable. And in the end, the prince found Cantor, lying in the woods, dead. On his chest was a note that read, "I'm better at dying." Enraged, the prince brought his corpse back to his castle and buried him within the garden. He released his... Why would he do that? That doesn't make any sense. But okay. He released his servants and ordered that they use his corpse to act as a soil for the roses. And when a rose finally bloomed, many months later, the prince laughed. "You still live, Cantor," he scoffed. "Thus I am better than you." And the prince slit his throat, falling to the ground. Okay. That's one way to prove people wrong. Oh, History of Pleius, Prelude. Yes, please. I don't know if I've read the Prelude. "In the beginning, light was given life, and it took the form of fire. From fire, water was condensed, earth was molded, and air was synthesized. Together, these elements created their own sentience, making way for the four creators of our world, the goddesses. They crafted this world and gave life to humanity, the sole and rightful owners of what presides around us. And in the heart of the world, the Holy Four gave us Pleius, the sovereign land of our ancestors, where all was created. When humanity was first given sentience, they pooled their resources together to create Ring, the metropolis that signifies our dominance over the lesser beings that crawl beneath us, hoping to one day gain the goddess's favor. And we encouraged them to. There are other lands outside of Pleius, of course, such as the mysterious Kepengen and the island city of Jokun. But it is here, in the Heartland, where the Four pay us most mind, and it is important for all Pleusians to understand where we came from, and how our nation is held together to better comprehend the importance of our existence. For without this understanding, we fall to the grey, that being that negates our progenitors. That is why our faith is needed. We must reject the grey, follow the doctrines, and understand ourselves. In the next volume, we will be learning about Ring's long and prosperous history, the making of the legendary godsend it is today. Alright, so everything started with fire. Does that mean everything started with Hitrana? Because she was using fire, wasn't she? I think so. At least. Heather's Guide to Helping the People. Hi folks, friendly neighbor Heather here, writing her very own book. Exciting, yes? Well then, let's not waste any more time. Today we'll be looking at how you can help your fellow man. Is your neighbor sick? Perhaps with some illness you've never heard of before. Worry not. This is why the Lady Hitrana has created the 4 springs of Pleius for general consumption. Or at least her own spring. It doesn't need any old orb for entry, as Our Lady is kind and generous. Do you know of anyone in trouble? Perhaps because they are in over their heads. Well, if you just cannot leave this friend alone, perhaps send a prayer to any of the Holy Four. Yes, they enjoy listening to the pleas of the people, their own children. So any time there is a moment of strife between them, they are more than willing to settle things for you. Are you worried that your family member is losing faith in the Four? Don't fret, this is normal. The goddesses' hands-on approach to tending to their children is also one of consternation. Understand that they are always busy tending to the world they've created, which is why it's called faith. It's important to keep that despite not seeing tangible results. And as always, keep the doctrines close at heart. Should all else fail, they will always be there to remind you of Our Lady's kindness. Is that why everyone has the doctrine of the Holy Four? This one, yes. I find that everywhere, so is that why? History of Pleius, Volume 2, The Keeney's Highlands. Have I read this? I don't remember. I feel like I've read a lot of these, but I probably haven't. It's because so far I haven't found the same book, except for the doctrines. I haven't found the same book in two different places, so probably I haven't. Before what is known as the Northern Event, the Highlands were a verdant paradise overseen by the Pantheon matron and goddess of fire, Lady Hitrana. Yeah, she's the fire one. The most distinguishable landmark, of course, is the famed Hitra Spring, located at the foothills of the Keenis volcano. It is famously open to the people, so that any pilgrim or sick devotee may seek its waters. During the first expansion under the rule of Queen Hitora, Ring's armies were sent to the south to procure the fertile hills and valleys. This ensured that the people were well fed and housed, and of course, this gave Lady Hitrana the much-needed solace of tending to her subjects. So named after the high priest Keenis, many settlements, such as Kansas City, Hyola Town, and various other villages, prospered under the rule of Queen Hitora until her demise at the hands of the desert-dwelling barbarians in the east. Her son, King Duke II, ruled just as fairly, but ceased the first expansion for the time being. Centuries down the line, as we all know, the Highlands were more or less eviscerated because of the Northern Event. Because of Lady Hitrana's devotion to fighting the Grey, the lands are now mostly barren and ashen from the volcano. As of now, the only truly known lands of paradise belong to those of the peninsula, and, of course, Lake Verus, which will be discussed in the next volume. Okay. I feel like I've read some of that before, but I might be wrong. It might just be the names that are familiar. Is this the same one? Yes. I'm gonna go talk to you in a minute, old man. Understanding the Grey. On the Grey God itself. Yes, please. Without knowing that such a being exists, any Pleusian will have experienced the Grey's influence in one way or another. Its incorporeal effects take the form of doubt and faithlessness, as many would know, but unlike what many would like to believe, there are physical affectations. These take the forms of creatures that cannot be fully understood. They are not natural wildlife like wolves and deer. They are something altogether more heinous. Slime, broodlings, images, varshes, Keith. These are all embodiments of the influence the Grey has on this world. What exactly is the grey, you might ask? In a word, negation. The four goddesses created our world with the elements, but without such elements there is nothing. This nothing possesses an identity that wishes only for silence, or the death of us all and our world. This is the true identity of the grey. Such hatred and evil claims lesser souls that bleed in from its world, reputed to be the mythological realm of the Yurok in the east, Dark Isle. As native creatures enter Pleios without the strength of will and faith, as is inherent with humans, the grey overtakes them and they become its servants in destruction. This series will be cataloging them so that you, the reader, can better understand the absolute enemy of the four goddesses, and why it is so important that we continue to uphold our faith and reject all that is against our world. Okay. Heather's Guide to Helping the People. It's the same one. Yes. So is this a library? Understanding the Grey. Slime. Common to the peninsula and White Island, it is believed that this odd creature is native to the northwestern country of Nikt Biro, which roughly translates to Land of Hope. It is believed that when settlers came in from this distant land, they brought with them a kind of virus that the Grey took hold of during the Northern Event, and it became the gelatinous mound one can see today. While its hostility and level of sentience is mostly unknown, what is known is that the species prefers moist areas away from most other creatures. According to various tests, what makes up the slime is actually quite nutritious and tasty, making it a prime target for predators. It is able to hold its own against creatures like bats and the like, so it is likely the two are seen together. Of course, do not mistake its skittish nature for passivity. It is just as dangerous as anything created by the Grey, even if easier to kill. One should never underestimate a monster. That's true, you shouldn't. Because even a slime can kill you, if you're not careful. It's the same? Yep. No. No. Is that it? Can I look at the map? No? Who are you? Well, certainly has been a while since we've seen any travelers. Not counting those bearded hooligans roaming the land, of course. Would you be interested in a small job? It shouldn't be an issue for someone like you. Can you tell me about the village? We're nothing special. Like most villages outside Ring, we're subsisting mainly on the blessings of our matron goddess. We don't expect too much from the Lady Hitrana, though. As the matriarch of the Pantheon, she's got enough of her on her plate. Someone has to ward off the Grey. We're lucky that Heather and her people are so generous. Kinsa and we have a lot to be grateful for. I'm sorry, but that might not be possible anymore. Yes, I think they call themselves Aquans. They've been roaming in the highlands these past few years. I don't know why. But they are definitely trouble. This much I do know. What do you need help with? I normally take this offering to the spring in the north, but lately it's been taking its toll on me. The others would probably tell you it's useless, seeing as Lady Hitrana is tending to the world, but it's tradition for me. Would you do me this kindness? Yes, thank you, stranger. There should be an offering box by the water. Just put this in it and return to me. Okay. I'm planning on returning to the spring anyway, so I'm just gonna find my way out of here.